Okay, about 9 or 10 years ago, I was doing this show. Uh, it had a paranormal theme to it. So, yung mga kailangan kong gawin doon, yung mga nakakatakot. Pupuntahan ko yung mga kilalang haunted house, abandoned buildings, akit ako sa mga bundok, kung saan-saan para lang marinig yung mga kwento nila doon, yung mga local folklore nila. And to see if there was any truth to it. One memorable story I had was nung gumawa kami ng episode sa Manila City Hall. Now, Manila City Hall, as far as I know, has a grisly history. Actually, all over Metro Manila during World War II, it was like one of the busiest areas kung saan naggagera-gera ang mga tao. And Manila City Hall was bombed. Now, hindi ko alam kung gaano katotoo yung mga naririnig kong kwento, but I heard nung nag-rebuild sila sa City Hall, when they reconstructed, all the dead bodies, iniwan na lang doon. Tinabunan na lang ng semento, covered it up with cement, reconstructed, and that's the story I heard. Now, when we went over there to City Hall to do the episode, I was with a psychic, my camera crew, which was 2 cameramen and maybe 2 producer. So nung nag-umpisa na kami to do our rounds, the psychic was saying there was a heavy presence, mabigat yung nararamdaman niya, hindi maganda yung aura ng place. Even I felt it. I felt uneasy in Manila City Hall after midnight. And usually City Hall is a busy place during the day. Lahat ng tao andon, ginagawa yung mga kailangan nilang gawin. Pero pagdating ng gabi, it's a big building, empty, so you feel the uneasiness. So we were doing our rounds, and then inside the ground floor of Manila City Hall, they had like little indoor pocket gardens. So you could stroll through the lobby of City Hall, tas sa gilid meron labasan, tas meron lang maliit na garden dyan. And then there were like, I remember seeing 3 or 4 of those little pocket gardens around the area. So with my camera, lumabas ako dun sa isang area nung indoor garden, and I was filming. Naramdaman ko yung isang cameraman ko parang sumisiksik sa likod ko. So my cameraman was trying to get behind me, trying to get a shot. So naramdaman ko siya sa likod ko, parang may kumagod sa likod ko gano'n. So I made space. So parang nag-video ako. Nung naramdaman ko siya, I was like, oh, sino ba to? Who's behind me? Pagtingin ko, walang tao dito. Pagtingin ko dito, walang tao dito. Pagtalikod ko, walang tao sa likod ko. Pagtingin ko dun, sa labas, sa pintuan, andun yung 2 cameraman ko. Pati yung 2 producer, pati yung psychic. So basically, I was alone inside that pocket garden. So, tumayo na yung mga balahibo ko. Medyo kinabahan na ako ng konti. I went out. As soon as I got out, the psychic goes, naramdaman mo yun. I was like, yeah, I felt that. She was like, would you want to know? Okay, lay it on me. So, she goes, what she saw was a Spanish-looking lady, not so old, late 30s, early 40s, dressed in the attire you would usually see during that time period, the time period of World War II. And then, based on what I felt, yung sinabi ko, di ba, yung parang may humagod sa likod ko, like something brushed up against my back. What she saw was this Spanish-looking lady grabbed me from behind and hugged me like this, tightly. And then trying to make sense of the situation, di ba? Parang iniisip namin kung bakit sa akin ginawa, bakit ako yung niyakap, or why. Ang analysis niya was that because I look Spanish also, di ba? Yung the Spanish mestizo blood. So, ang pakiramdam niya, ako yung makakaintindi sa kanya, sa akin siya nakarelate kasi pareho kami ng itsura. And apparently, yung sabi nung psychic, 'di ba? Parang sabi rin ni M. Night sa Sixth Sense, dead people don't know they're dead. And even if they know they're dead, there are some reasons why they couldn't cross over. They're stuck on this earthly plane at hindi nila maintindihan kung bakit, why they cannot cross over. So we really couldn't do much because wala naman kaming idea kung sino yung babaeng yon, what her name was, or all I felt was that hug. All she saw was that. So yung ginawa namin is we did a blessing for Manila City Hall. I don't remember if she had holy water na sinaboy-saboy niyang gano'n. Pero we said a prayer for all the victims, the casualties of the war that were left there, that weren't cleaned up. That story stuck with me for a while kasi we did that show for about 2 years at marami-rami na naman ako napuntahan, and out of all the places I went to, all the episodes I did, siguro less than 10 ang tumatak talaga sa akin na talagang may naramdaman ako na nakakatakot, na uneasy feeling. Even when you look at the structure of Manila City Hall, actually, kung titingnan mo siya from an aerial point of view, the main structure of the building looks like a coffin. And then the clock tower at the end looks like the cross at the head of a coffin. And another story I heard was parang sinadya yata ng architect yun to make it look like that. But again, these are just stories I heard. We continued on to do our Manila City Tour Hall. We went up to the clock tower. Pinasok namin yung records room, yung mga archives nila na hindi na napasok in how many years or whatever. And then the last thing I did there in City Hall was nagpaiwan ako dun sa clock tower. So since clock tower siya, di ba? 4 yung pader, each face had a clock. So pagka nasa labas ka, any part of Manila that you could see City Hall, makikita mo yung oras. So I was there in the middle, and it was really freaky kasi hindi ko naman masasabing meron akong ibang naramdaman dun na kakaiba or multo or whatever, pero just the fact na nandun ka sa gitna in an empty clock tower, tas maririnig mo lang yung mechanism ng clock every minute, 4 na click, 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 kasi the minute hands would change. That could really play with your mind. So hindi ko masabi kung meron talaga akong naramdaman na paranormal doon in that area, but the ticking of the clock was enough to have your mind play tricks on you. So yeah, that's my Manila City Hall story. Drop a comment, drop a like, hit the subscribe button if you liked it. Shout out to Bear the Clothing for the shirts. You could check out their Instagram at Bear the Clothing. If you like any of their stuff, you can use my promo code Ryan Eigenman 421, and I think you get a 50 peso discount if you use my promo code. So yeah, drop a comment if you want to hear any more of my scary stories that I did back in the day, if I still remember some of them. Yeah, thank you for tuning into Eigen 5, and
Peace. Happy Halloween, guys.